Hello, who are you and where are you from?
My name is Louvenia Harding. I was born in Jacksonville, Florida, but I live here in Port Arthur, Texas.
All right, and what do you do?
I am a seafarer welfare agent. I drive transportation to the big ships that come into our ports, take the guys to the store, let them shop 4 to 5 hours, and bring them back to the ship.
All right, so we are here at the Seafarers. What is this? What's the?
Port Arthur International Seafarer Center.
Yes, fantastic. And so I was just riding by and I thought maybe this center would have an interesting perspective on things. You get people coming in from all over the world. But how has the climate changed since you were a kid?
Oh, it's bad. When I was growing up, I was raised here. Even though I was born in Jacksonville, Florida, but I was raised here, and the climate was much cooler. Right now, it is hot, but we're in Southeast Texas. So the temperature tends to change because we're Southeast Texas, like that. But as a child growing up, it was much cooler than it is now.
And then what about every day, on an everyday basis, do you worry about climate? Say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most worried, where would you put yourself?
10.
Wow, why is that?
Because, you don't know what's going to happen. You can't tell a season from the seasons. They saying this is one of the hottest summers, but it is hot because winter really didn't end until like April, because we still was getting 20-degree weather. Cold fronts was still coming in April, so yeah, a 10.
And what about the future? Are you a climate optimist or a climate pessimist? And what can we do about it? Are things getting better or are things getting worse?
They're getting worse. And I don't know if we can do anything about it. Yeah, it's getting worse. The pandemic hit, and that was bad. We don't know what's next to come. It's just not the same anymore. It's just not the same anymore. It's just so much going on with look at Russia and Ukraine. There's so much going on. So we really don't know how it's going to affect us in the long run.
And all right. And I guess lastly, you have a unique perspective being here at the Seafarers Center. Are you hearing any climate concerns from the people you serve?
Well, some of the guys, they would ask me, is it summertime? I say, yes, it's summertime. When it's the fall, they'll ask me if it's wintertime because of the different climates. And sometimes it will be wintertime for them. And they just probably came from a hot climate coming to our climate, and it's cold. And they ask us, is it winter? I tell them yes. Same as summer. Today I picked up the captain off a vessel, which is the Oriental Jubilee at Sun Energy Transfer, and he said, it's summertime? I said, yes, it's summertime. He said, it's hot. I said, it's very hot. So I guess our climate is different from where they come from, and it's really hot. Yes.
All right. And lastly, I said 3 questions, and I tagged on a couple extras. So, but just lastly, what about Port Arthur? Do you feel vulnerable here at all to the hurricanes or the heat or the? In this port, is it taking any? Are you guys taking any measures to prepare yourselves for future climate issues?
Yeah, we're always preparing, always, because like I said, we're surrounded by water. Hurricane come, we get a warning, and they either tell you evacuate or you ride it out. Some leave, some can't leave. But we do prepare for the worst. We really do. It is what it is. Sometimes you can't run from the weather. You might run into the weather.
Wow, on that note, we will leave it on the 19th of July here in Port Arthur, Texas. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.